Hello again, everybody. This is Craig Evans of Autism Hangout, and I'm on the road today for the special report. I'm over in Burnsville, Minnesota, and I just had a wonderful conversation with a lady by the name of Deb Thomas. Deb runs a company called Partners in Excellence, and it's all about equipping our special kids to do better in the world that they're going to face. It's a story of success, but I'll let her tell you the story.
Okay, I'm going to take you into our Bridges program, which are the children that are considered our best outcome. They have been through our program.
What are their ages?
Oh, they could be anywhere from 4 years of age to 7.
Okay, now I know we have some release issues here. We're not going to be able to show all the kids, but if you can point out the facilities or tell me what's special about the room, that'd work.
Okay, this is, simulates a preschool classroom, and so it is, children are in groups. Here they have gone through the one-to-one behavioral therapy, and now majority of their time is spent within a group in a classroom situation, so that the children can practice their school readiness skills. And children can come in here whenever they're ready to join into this room. And it's usually because they're very high up on their ABLES graph. They're learning to take care of their own items. I mean, a lot of their deficits are starting to fade away on them. And the other thing is why we created this program is because from one-to-one therapy into a school setting, it was too big of a gap that there wasn't the skills taught for them to be not so dependent on a one-to-one behavior therapist. This has been very successful, so many of the children that are coming out of this program are going into mainstream environments with little to no support. And so some of our clinical data is that we will have our 2-year-olds spend about 2 years, 4 months with us, and about 89 to 90% of those children leave with best outcomes.
That's extraordinary.
It is.
Okay, now where are we going?
We're going into our intermediate program, and these are kids that spend about 60% of their day as a group and 40% still doing the one-to-one therapy. In this particular group, they're learning how to play. Where in the Bridges program,
Looks like they're doing a great job.
yeah, this is called Pony Something.
And the age group here then?
The age group here could be about 3 to 5-year-olds.
Okay.
Here they're learning things such as they have a program brushing their teeth, combing their hair, washing. They're learning how to start to manage themselves as well as learn how to function within a group. We partner with a company called Paw Pads out of Savage, Minnesota. Kids can, learn the dog's body parts, the ears, the tails, the fur. They get to pet them, they get to walk them, and they feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. This is our early learner room, so children just entering into therapy. Anywhere their ages could be around 3 to 5 years of age. They're here with the one-to-one behavior therapist, and as their skills become stronger, then they can start integrating into smaller type groups. First level of learning, which is introducing language, words, labeling, expressive language.
Okay, so is this a one-to-one with an individual in this room all the time?
Yep.
Now? Okay. And about how long does somebody usually stay in here?
Well, we have our building sectioned off into pods. So in each pod there is about 12 children. So that would be about 12 to 15 staff. And each pod has a supervisor, and for every 3 to 4 children we have somebody that manages their program and their books to keep advancing their programs. Our end product is our children, and that's what we're here to focus on is, where is this child going to go and how fast can we teach them these new skills. This is our older children. Some of these children in here might have more than one diagnosis, so we use a lot of visual schedules like this of the different things that they have access to. They also have pictures of their reinforcers so that they can request things. We also use augmentative communication devices to help foster language.
Okay, and the age group for here again?
The age group in this particular pod is about 6 years of age to 10 years of age.
Okay.
children typically within this pod are not necessarily going to be in that mainstream environment. They're going to probably go back into a ASD classroom. But the progress that the children make when they're here, by going into that environment, they're going to be successful. I mean, the children aren't going to have the big behaviors that they may have had when they came in. They're going to be able to manage themselves within a group, within a classroom. We're in the gym right now. Children can come in here with a one-to-one behavior therapist, or they can come in here as a group. In here, they learn things like duck, duck, gray duck, ring around the rosy, a lot of those childhood games, but also for the children that have a lot of sensory needs, they have access to their sensory pieces, equipment throughout their entire day. That if they want it, we're gonna, give them some vestibular opportunity. Also, children here learn how to ride bikes, so they're increasing their gross motor, fine motor, balance, coordination.
Okay, and this room is what now?
Okay, this is our small group room, and it looks like they're playing like Ring Around the Rosie or something.
Okay, well, we won't disturb them. Maybe we will.
So they're
Run!
okay, run. They're running, and then when the music stops, like musical chairs, they gotta find a spot. So anyway, it goes back to teaching all of the pieces that parents would hope and dream to teach their children, either through a school system or through a community activity. It's the same type of things that we try to capture in here, because the children, can be taught these skills. It's just how they're taught is what ABA can help facilitate on how the children are taught to acquire these outcomes. We're in our pod 1, which is our 3 to 5-year-olds.
Picture the climber.
And in here again, if there's about 12 children in here, there's about 12 to 15 staff. We're teaching them the same skills that they need to learn when they go back to school. So along the line here, there's the ladybugs with the children's name on it. There's always a line leader. We mix up the names of who's the line leader that day. So they spend part of their day in natural environment learning. So this is out and about in the center, within their pod, picking out their toys. Or, I'll have you come this way. Each child has their own cube where they do their tabletop stuff. So all their reinforcements, their programs, all that sort of stuff is in the cube that they become very comfortable in, and this is where they do all their tabletop learning. The goal of the cubicle and the table is to increase their attention span, because over time we want to increase it minute by minute to increase their table time, I guess, so that when they're in a school environment, they can hold their attention for 15-20 minutes or longer. This is our Toddlers program, our 1 to 3-year-olds. Not to have cubes, because toddlers play on the floor and in their natural environment. So all the programs here are run more in a natural environment. And parents are also welcome to come in and do hands-on with the therapist. We also have occupational and speech therapy professionals within our organization that help with eating, sensory integration, speech, social skills, social thinking as well. So this is a climber for children to work on their gross motor activities. But it's also a lot of the children working on steps, and having that reciprocal movement is also really important. And then the reinforcement is to come down the slide.
Oh, sure.
This is a multi-sensory room, and so we can, children that just are really tired of having the therapist kind of boss them around per se, and might just need a break, they can come in here, and this is their room to just kind of start winding down.
How can people get more information on this facility, or how do they get in touch with you?
They can look us up online, www.partnersmn.com.
Thank you for a most encouraging tour.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
nice to know there's people like you out there doing what you're doing.
Oh, thank you.